Hello, it's Anne
Hello, and Karen.
and Karen. Hello, Karen. Hello, we are in a new session for Groove Asia Leader Unite, GLU. We say GLU. And today we will speak about a topic about marketing.
Yes, yes, we are. And I'm so glad that you had joined us today. Michael, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. I'm a little tired, but as always, excited because we have so much thing to do and to share. And as you know, in Groove Asia community and Summit community, we do a lot every week. We have new events, new trainings, new tips that we provide to help entrepreneurs. So if you are an entrepreneur, you will and you discover a community, you will find a lot. So we will say hello to people. Probably we have in the chat. So I see that Sandy is here. Hello, hi, Michael, Kaczerginski, and Karen. Thank you, Sandy. She's she's doing hashtag live. So
All
please do
right.
the same if you are watching us live. And also Peter is with us today. It's what time is it for me? It's 5 a.m. 5:30
Right,
a.m. And for you,
right.
Karen, it's by
It's
night.
about 11:30. It's 11:30, and I
Ah,
want to thank
okay.
all of you guys for joining us today. There is no better moment than right now to join this movement and what we are doing right now. So we got a lot of things that's going on, and like Michael said, that we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah. So
Peter says
we
3 p.m.
talk about market. Yeah, we are talking. We will talk about thing, but I just wanted to say that there is no better moment than right now to join the movement, digital marketing and affiliate marketing, e-learning also with Summit. It's more than an opportunity. It's a revolution. Want to be part of this revolution?
Revolution.
Right. Yeah. Right. Revolution in the comment box. Revolution. And tell us where you are from. If you are from United States, please put your first name, your city, where you're from. If you're from Asia, from China, or from as I am in France, uh, say where you're from. And today we'll speak about a very important topic relating to marketing, digital marketing. Can you tell us more about that, Karen?
Yeah, we're going to be talking about branding and branding website, brand, and using the Groove Asia tool in order to get all of this done using all the Groove Asia software. Specifically, we're going to be talking about Groove Pages and using the Groove Page template. I'm going to give you simple tips that will have a great impact with your branding. Right. So we got a couple of people here from the US. We got Sandy and Tyra that's here from the US. All right. Now,
Uh,
and we're gonna keep moving on.
Tyra, Tyra. So I will share my screen because people, if you people don't know software, um, the GrooveAsia software, it's important that you know that you can go to grooveasia.cm and to yeah, this is a website. So you go to grooveasia.cm and you will be able to download. No, it's not download because we don't download anymore software. Everything is on the server. It's web based.
Hmm.
So you just have to connect. It's free. We don't even need a credit card. So
Right.
it's great. So you can go and you will find lots of tools that are very useful for digital entrepreneurs. You
Mm-hmm.
will find a page builder. We will talk about that today. You will have uh, a blog for free. Everything is for free. Of course, if you want more features, you will need a pro account, but there is a different paid account, and you should find what you need. But with a free account, it's a good way to test what we provide. So you can have a web page, you can have a blog, you can have also create videos and
Mm-hmm.
embed videos, group video. You can also have what we call a membership site. It's a website that is closed with a sign with login and password issue. So if you give to your prospect, your client, these credentials, they will be able to connect to your exclusive content. So if you want to do
Right.
that with other softwares, it will be more expensive because uh, we know that you can have email marketing software, but it's not linked with your website and your website builder. It's not linked with your webinar platform. So the ambition of Groove is to gather everything at the same place.
Yes.
Is it
Yes.
correct, Karen?
Yes, and that is the whole beauty about the Groove Asia system. Everything you need to grow your business is all in one package nicely for you, and it's built to work together, so you don't have to be duct taping things together, trying to find out how things are going to work. Everything is all working together because it's built by marketers, and for people to use to grow their business and increase their bottom line. Now, today we're starting a brand new series of what we're going to be talking about. We're going to go past couple of weeks. We have been doing just a high level overview on all of these apps. These next few weeks going forward, we're going to be going a deep dive into each one. So we'll do one app at a time, and we're talking about GroovePages with the branding and how important that is, and that's going to be today. So,
Yeah, in a few minutes, I will show you templates that you can find in
mhm.
GroovePages. But I would like to tell you that branding is not just about design. It's not just about having a logo, having a great graphic design, an identity. It's more connected about what you how you want people see you as a company. So your brand is a strategic issue, and you really have to reflect about that before deciding what your logo, what your website look like. It can be okay if you do the contrary, and the templates are there for that. You can also inspiration in this template and decide to just keep the template. Sometimes it's not necessary to have a integrated brand everywhere. At the beginning, is maybe not necessary, but if you uh, already have a brand, maybe you will find with a Groove a way to keep the consistency with that. So here we are in the create new site pop-up that is inside the software. And what I've did is when you are in the Groove Asia for the first time, you arrive on the dashboard, and so um, you have to choose which application you will use. So today we use this application, Groove Pages. You can also find this application here menu. So when you click and enter into your Groove Page um, application, you have a button here, new site. I'm doing this demo with a free account,
Mm-hmm.
and as you can read, you get 3 websites. Um, so you can unlock sites and funnels if you upgrade for a pro account.
Right.
So if I click to new site, I can create a blank template. I can create a website from a blank template, or I can create a website from templates that are previously made by awesome designers.
Right.
Um, of course, all these templates are not provided with a logo. So you will have to create your logo and to put it on your templates. But it's not often easy. If your logo is red, you probably want to find a template or to adapt a template to fit your logo, because your logo already gives the direction of the design. Let's say
Right.
that we don't have a logo yet, but you can decide the logo after finding a good template. So can you give me, for instance, Karen, an idea of a company or a product you want to
Sure.
provide to promote?
A product to promote.
Because we are, yeah, give me an idea of something that you want to promote. Maybe a course, maybe a training, maybe a product, maybe a service,
We have, how
to
about an event? Let's promote an
an
event
event.
that's coming up. We would like to do that because we do
So
have
here you
one
have
coming up.
Vax, and you can find service. It can be often um, no, it's not service. Maybe in landing page
Hmm.
can have
But why are
to
you
promote
picking a
an
site,
event.
uh, Michael? Why are you picking a site? I just want to
Yeah.
say, when you're doing your branding, um, it typically refers to, like you said, your key brand elements such as your logo, your color scheme, your topography, and other design components. And you do want to make that consistent through all of your visual components online. So your website, your social media, and when you're presenting yourself, you want to have those use those colors. If you're taking it offline in your um, in your stationery or in your email correspondences, the same thing, to have the same colors, the same topography, the same components, design components. You don't want to have something very strict and conservative on your website, and then all your emails are in cartoons. It's not going to, it's going to make people confused, and they're not going to trust you with that. So, and when you're building your logo, you want something simple, something that could go, excuse me, on a black or white, that will look good on a black or white background, because it's going to be something that's going to bring it to remembrance, where someone see it and they could go, oh, okay, I know who that is. Like when you see the McDonald arches, the golden arches, that's McDonald's. When you see the little swoosh sign, that's Nike. Everybody knows that because they have ingrained that in everything that they do. And so when you're doing logos, and if you're not the graphic designer or creative like that, there are a couple of places you can go to. One good place you can go to is Fiverr. It's Fiverr.com. The people there on Fiverr do an awesome job. They can give you your logo, design a logo for you in no time, and you can change the colors that you want to fit your color scheme. In fact, you could give them the colors, and they will design it with your colors in mind, and send it back to you, and use that on your website and the rest of your visual appearance online. So, Michael, I know you were
Yeah.
going through the
Okay.
template.
So as I said, your design is informed by your brand,
Part of your branding.
and
Yes.
and also your copywriting. So you have to be consistent for the graphic design issue, but also
Mm-hmm.
you have to to create an environment that permits the content to be read. I mean, sometimes the design can be boring, and with a nice design, you can permit your content to be well appreciated.
That's
So
right.
uh, with the template, um, I have to find the one moment, please. Okay, I have to open that. Let's take a template, and we will for an event. Maybe this one. Um, an event. I appreciate this one. So let's create a website called My Event. And sometimes it can be a good idea to choose a template that is you can some plates are more easier to transform than others. And this one
Mm-hmm.
is great because the picture a huge place in the template. If you change the image, so as you can see, they on the template they explain that they stand with by Ukraine. We don't do politics here, but it's not the point. You just have a title here. Uh, Here you have a paragraph, and here you have a call to action button. As you can see, the call to action button is yellow because the picture you have a yellow. So if you have a logo that is and your logo is red, so you can go and pick your logo from here. You will have imagine your logo is red. It can be a good idea to choose an image here that is red and to change the color of the button by red, and maybe to change the color of this button by maybe black if your picture is red and black. That is often the case. Um, so it's not a big uh, effort to change the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that is blue, you change it in red. So let's do that. I change it in red. So you choose a red. Let's take this red. I appreciate this red. Uh, or maybe this red is too not enough. Okay, let's see. Okay, so if you change the image in red, every title in red, as you can see, is very easy, and you can choose the color, and the last color is recorded here, is kept. Uh, so you can spend few minutes, and all the title will be in that color. So your branding is about logo, about color. Color is very important on the branding. So you have to respect your color. If you pick a, a red color, you should keep the same red. If you, for instance, for Groove, they have chosen a specific pink color for the logo, and you can see that this pink color or this red color for Groove Asia is always respected in all the branding, even
Right.
even for the mascot, even for the Groovezilla. So the branding can be also objects. Uh, so what can we say more about that?
Well, I do want to say when you are picking your colors, when you're on your Groove pages and you're picking your colors and you've got your colors set up. Like, well, Michael, can you go back to the Groove page that you were doing, the template you were doing? Once you pick your colors, the color is saved on the piece. Can you get back to the Groove to the template you were working on? All right, and go
Yeah,
to the colors. So when he picked that red color, I don't know if you guys noticed that down at the bottom, when he picked the color is saved on there. So if you go to another part of your web page, you don't have to remember the hex code or the RGB is right there for you. And also, Michael, go
yeah,
over there on the left hand side because you have you got part of your brand kit, it's your colors and it's your typography. That means your fonts and everything. So if you go onto the settings on the left hand side, the little cogwheel down there at the bottom on the left hand side, right, and go to site settings. Site settings. Yes. So on where it says fonts, you can put your font in there, and that's the default font for your site. So you don't have to keep changing the site, changing the fonts every time you type something, because the page is going to come with a font itself. But if you have something different, change it there on the left hand side. So when you type something new, it's going to be in your branding font already in there. You don't have to worry about anything else. So if you want to change the font for like a header or for something, a button, and you want to make it fancy or different, you just have to change that one thing instead of going through everything and changing the font all the time.
and you can also change the favicon, as you can see on the screen here. We have an image
Yes.
here. By default, it's a G for a groove, so
Hmm.
but you can delete this image and choose another one. Let's say I have a black one. So you see this little image on the top of the tab. We have an image. This is the favicon. The favicon is this little icon that you can find on top of your browser on top of each tab.
Right.
So if I change this favicon and if I launch a preview, I don't see. I'm not sure if the favicon
Did you save it?
will be seen. Yeah, you can see
Okay.
my I changed my favicon. So uh, it's okay also for the preview. And as always, don't don't forget to save
Yes.
what you've done
Yes.
and to publish. Um, to publish, you have to choose your custom domain if you already have a custom domain. I connected a custom domain that I called awesomebrand.com, and you can choose root, and root we permit you to have this page, this website as the home page when people go to my website. So let's go and see if it's
And please
a
change the
website called.
favicon. Otherwise, you're going to have that big pink G on your website. So
Yeah,
change
if
the
you don't,
favicon.
if you
That's part of your branding.
yeah, if you don't change the favicon, you will have this big G. So yeah, you don't want to have this big G on your brand, of course.
Hmm.
So I would like to know if it's okay. So as you can see, the website is here. My color changed everywhere. I did the changes. And my favicon change also, and I also change the the font. The font is not the same at the beginning. Uh, let's change again the font to see if it's okay. Let's change for this one. This one is really, really. You see the change. So sometimes the font is not visible, very visible. You know, you see, I changed the font, and my button
Mhm.
is not. We cannot even see what is written. So you really have to be careful about also the choice of the font. Uh, it have to be readable. you you have to we have to understand. So I would
Right.
like to thank you people who are commenting in the chat box. We have Tyra from USA. Hello, Tyra. Sandy, USA also. People say hello to each other. Peter,
Hmm.
greeting for Peter. And we have someone we know. I don't know this person yet. Mohammad Beham from Palestine. I'm
Mom
already
is
a
here.
platinum member in the community. So you're welcome, Mohammad. If you want to join us in the Groove Asia community, and congratulations, you made a very nice choice choosing this lifetime opportunity. Uh, Today, this opportunity with Groove Asia is not available, but I know that probably before the end of this summer, this a lifetime uh, opportunity can come back from for Groove Asia software. So, Mohammed, if you know, and you probably know people who are entrepreneurs who want to work online, to convince them to jump in with this the same offer, or maybe not the same, but uh, um, a lifetime plan.
Opportunity to use
So,
the software, most
opportunity.
definitely. And we have
And
VJ is here.
yeah, and Mohammad gave also advices. He said you can save the color as a favorite color, and it's saved in the cache.
The
Yeah,
cache.
and
That's
I
right.
know that it will be available. That the color will be saved in the cloud, not only in your on your browser. And VJ is also here
Yes.
with us.
Yes.
VJ, nice presentations. Very nice of you. Thank you, VJ. And Peter is also saying hello. So thank you, people. Some people are from the team. If you want to be part of a community, you have two choices, two options. You can go to grooveasia.cm/social, and it's great. You will find a YouTube channel, you will find a Facebook page, a Facebook private group, Twitter, all social networks are available,
Hmm.
and it's great. And you will be able to get notifications and so on. And you can go also to grooveasia.cm/team if you are dedicated to improve your business and also to join a community and to provide value to others. So if you think Groovasia is great, if you appreciate all the content that directors, mentors at Groovasia and at Summit are providing to you, so you can join us and help us to provide this value, and you also can provide your skills if you have a specific skills in a specific domain, in a specific field. It would be interesting if you are a specialist in social marketing, for instance. You
Right.
can come and jump on this GLU session and give advice. Karen and I, we give advices even if we think we are not experts, because we have experience. So
That's
can we
right.
say that we are experts, if because we have a little of experience. Of course, you will find lots of people who are more experienced than us, and but we do our best to explain for beginners uh, what they have to go to, where they have to go to get started. And in few days, in 15 days, we will have a special session dedicated to new members, and this session is called NMO,
Mm-hmm.
New Member Orientation. And
Right.
this new member orientation meeting is great. So go to, I don't have the caption, but you go to summitasia.com, no, grooveasia.cm
GrooveAsia.cm /
forward slash
orientation.
orientation. Yeah. So
Yes.
if you're interested, go to them. So
Right. That's
we
always
are
the
not
first
finished.
Wednesday of every month.
Yeah. So we are not finished with a topic. We wanted to give advices concerning branding.
Hmm.
I would say that you should be be consistent when you build your pages.
Right.
You would like people recognize your brand
Hmm.
with an image. So find a very beautiful image and meaningful image, and try to keep it on all the pages you have, or on the email you send,
Keep it simple.
on the
Keep it
yeah
simple.
yeah, you can keep it simple, yeah.
Hmm.
And uh, you can, as we said, you can think about the message and the copywriting,
Hmm.
and to spread your message. You can uh, also uh, how can I say,
Well, I know when
you
you're
yeah,
picking a
Karen.
when you're picking a template, if you're on the Groove software and you're picking a template in Groove Pages, pick a template that's going to go with your copywriting, with your content, not the other way around. Don't just pick a template like that's pretty, and I'm just going to slap all my information on there. Go around how your content is and pick a template that's going to complement your copywriting. Keep it simple. Make sure that website has everything it needs, but nothing more. Not all the extra frou-frou. Nobody wants all that.
And also show your customer who you are. People needs to know who you are. They don't really appreciate to I mean, you can have a very beautiful website, but people would like to know who is behind this website. So
Right.
show your face,
Hmm.
show who you are, explain what you can provide. And if you're not perfect, that's perfect, because people won't understand that if you were perfect, people probably won't consider you as how can I say, um, av- available. Because
Hmm.
if you're perfect, they won't be they would like to be able to reach with you, to contact with you, to be at the same level than you, even if
Right.
you can provide value. So be consistent in your style and visual elements. Showcase your customers and their successes, so you can use testimonies. It's
Hmm.
very powerful if you can have testimonies by video. It can be
Yes.
even more powerful. And stay active on social media. I know it's difficult, but you should try to have to create a weekly event, at least, as we are doing with Karen every Friday morning.
Right.
Or Thursday evening for you, Karen.
Yeah.
We have this session, and we have to prepare it with Karen. And but when it's done, we are very proud, because we know that it creates lots of engagement on the long term. Of course, sometimes you will create the content,
Hmm.
create blog post to be on live stream, and you will say, oh, only few people, but only few people today. But as you know, a
Yes.
blog post or a video on YouTube can be watched
Evergreen.
years, yeah,
Evergreen
years
stays on
after.
forever and ever and ever
Yeah.
unless you
So
take it down.
if
But when you
if you
also
have
go ahead.
two people every day on your video, at
Hmm.
the end of the year, it's a lot of people. So
That's right.
uh, so stay active on social media, social networks,
Hmm.
and branding is also the text, right, Karen? You
Yes,
can
it is.
also
Yes, it
use
is.
text.
And when you're using your text and in your content, make sure you're speaking the same language as your audience, that they know what you're talking about. Don't go outside of, because it's just a feel, like Michael said, it's a perception that you're giving off, and you don't want to seem like you're schizophrenic. You don't want to have two different personalities on your website or in your emails or in your blog posts. You want to be very consistent. Explain your why. Visitors have very short attention spans, and when it comes to your website and Groove Pages, that you build out in Groove Pages, the things that you want to have it as the first fold of your website, above the fold. That's what they call it, above the fold. So they don't have to scroll down to find out exactly who you are. When they click on your website, you want to have what you do, what service you can provide, or what have you at the top. So there won't be no effort for your potential customer or audience. So those are my tips. Now, if your website and your business and your audience is corporate people or industry specific, then you could talk the jargon because you know what they're talking about, because your audience will know what you're talking about. But if you're just trying to get out there and um, catch some potential people that might be interested, keep it simple. Keep it simple. Those are my tips.
Yeah, keep it simple, and explain also to your prospects who you are, but why you are doing what you do. I mean,
Mm.
uh, peop what we are doing with Karen today is providing value because we strongly believe that digital marketing, affiliate marketing are huge opportunity that can change lives. And we also think that doing a live stream is very important. And so we have to force us to do these live streams, even if we appreciate that. I mean, we would like to show by example what can be done, and that it's possible because obviously I know that lots of people who are watching us know that doing live stream is extremely powerful and useful uh, in your marketing. 10 times, maybe 100
Right.
times, or 1,000 times more powerful than a blog post. um,
Exactly.
Blog posts are great, but it's a long term. On With live streams, you can create a bond with your audience
Hmm.
that can be very powerful. Of course, you need to practice, and that we are doing with Karen. We are practicing that, and I admit that I don't live stream for myself. I mean, for the moment I'm doing live streams only in this on this community on Groove Asia, and I hope it's useful.
Right.
I hope what we are doing, Karen, is useful, and
Right.
we have lots of messages that say uh, that we can provide value. But the best thing to do, uh, if when you can do it for yourself, for your brand, for your products, if you have even a little product, even a service that you don't ask a lot of money for. Uh, I mean, maybe $10.
Right.
But you can provide value, and at the end of a live stream, say, "Hey, if you want more, you can download my PDF."
Right.
And my PDF is only $9. And if you have 10 people who give you $9, so you can have almost $100. So
Right. And so when we get
it,
into our Groove video and Groove webinar, we'll be talking a lot more about streaming and video and
yeah,
all of that good
and
stuff.
video,
Hmm.
and also what with a Groove member, you can you have a tool. You can provide lots of value in this membership site, and you give access to this membership site for money, maybe five 50 dollars. So if you have 100 people who say, "Oh, this content is great," 100 is 100 people, a lots of people on the internet. I don't think, because on the internet you have millions of people, billions of people
Right.
who
Right.
can be potentially in front of your offer. They can decide, "Oh, I go or I don't go." And the statistics, you can say that 1%, at least 1% of people will buy your products. If you show your offer to 100 people, it's reasonable to think that at least one person will buy your product. So
Right. And that comes
so
with good
if you
branding.
don't show your offer to 100 people, but 1,000, you you can have 10 sales guarantee, because it's numbers,
It's a
it's
numbers
figures,
game.
it's statistics. Yeah.
Right. It's a
So
numbers game.
it's what I'm telling you is what I observed, because I know lots of people who are uh, performing at this digital marketing
Hmm.
game. And we have lots of trainings with experts. And with Simon Leong, we had a great training a few days ago
Hmm.
called Make USD Online. And you can have this Make USD Online on the next event. You will be able to join us for another session of Make USD Online. And we have also session about affiliate marketing insider secrets with Simon Leong is also great. We really think that affiliate marketing is probably the best way to generate revenues online,
Hmm.
uh, much more easier than create a store, or to create to have a e-commerce business.
Right. Well,
Uh,
Michael, speaking of that, Make USD Online, that is in collaboration with our partner company, Summit Asia. It's another company that also provides education to change lives because we're all in this together. And it is the main Groove Asia partner. Now, it is a platform that provides the real world education through training and workshops and events from proven industry leaders like Simon Leong and A-list speakers to solopreneurs, businesses, and corporations all over the world. So we've had things in the past, like you talked about, the Make USD Online, the Pillar Business Summit, which was a hybrid event. All and the future events that we have are going to be in conjunction with a summit. So make sure you sign
and,
up with
and
signed up
yeah,
with our
you can.
social media so you can know what's coming down the pipeline.
So you can get the free account for Summit Asia, and you will be able to you have access to a library of courses.
Hmm.
But this library is a tiny library in front of the Mountaineers library. We have Climber library. That is free access. It's
Hmm.
it's amazing.
Hmm.
But you can also have access to the Mountaineers library, uh,
And
because
as part of that VIP.
yeah, it's a part of the VIP pass, and this VIP pass is only $2,000, Karen?
No, no,
No,
no, no, no, no. 2000. No, no, no. Only
no,
$25.
25.
$25 to
But
get
it could be 2,000 because the value is extremely
easy,
important.
easy
Yeah, yeah.
$2,000. It is just an investment of $25 to the Summit VIP pass. And currently is
It
we're offering that's a special that we have going on. It's an annual membership, and you have access to 2 and 3 day workshops. You can
for a
revisit
whole year,
for a whole
every
year. You can
every
revisit.
month.
That's
Yeah,
right.
every month you will have a big event, two
Mm-hmm.
2 days or 3 days event,
Mm-hmm.
and you can have access to all these events for a whole year for only $25. So
$25.
the events already, we already have one or two events already, but we should have almost 10 more events. I don't really know the number, or maybe of eight at least. And I really want you to discover that, because it's a good way to join also a community, because we are very involved in the chat. I see lots of people who are involved also in this summit. So Peter is part of this summit events. Trader Rob, who is a director, what's the title? He was
Trader
a
Rob is our chief information officer, and he's reminding
chief
us about the
information
Freedom
officer.
Day that's going to be coming up in 2 weeks. Freedom Day is I'm gonna say it's a holiday. It's Groove Asia Groove Holiday that's been celebrated for the last 3 years. That Groove Asia is going to be celebrating it this year too. Where we are here to achieve freedom. We're doing the whole teaching and the training and the giving and everything, so you can achieve freedom in your life and help someone else in your household, in your community, or globally. So you will be able to do that. So we're going to celebrate our freedom. We're going to celebrate for things to come on the 5th of August. 5th of August is Freedom Day, so mark your calendars.
And what does it mean? Why Freedom Day? What is uh,
The history
every
behind it.
year? Yeah, I won't say all the story, but every year, uh, this date is important, because Mike Filsame and Simon Leong have a special. Uh, it's a special day for them, and for Simon Leong, it's a special day because it was the day he decided to leave his nice job he had at Google, to decide to be an entrepreneur on his own, and to be free. Because even if he worked for a great company as Google, and he was great, I mean, he did a great job at Google. He was one of the first employees at the first on the first years. He stayed 5 years, I think.
Yes.
uh,
Hmm.
uh, uh, and he was a part of the algorithm that were created at this time,
The
and
optimization team. He
and
led the
and also at
optimization team.
yeah, and also advertising department.
Mhm.
So he is an expert, and what he did, uh, he changed his life because he wanted to become an entrepreneur by on his own. So this the decision he took, it was this day. It was in August. I don't remember the date. I mean the
August
year.
5th, he quit Google to
Yeah,
start his
he
whole
yeah,
business
and
online.
and and people around him said, what did you do? It was incredible because people could not imagine that someone could quit uh, a position like
Mhm.
that and a great salary like that. But he did, and I think it he doesn't regret this choice because he traveled all over the world. He's still a great mentor and trainer and speaker, and it's something that you can also do. It's the message, Simon message is that you can have also you also can have your freedom day, and
Right.
maybe this freedom day can be today. For Simon Young, it was August 5th,
August 5th.
but for you, it's the day you want. It's the day you take the decision, and maybe you also can take the action in front of this decision. And the action can be to set up your branding site and to put an offer for a service that you can decide to provide. Even if the service is not ready yet, you can sell and say the word, that's the offer I give for this money. I can give this. And it's a brand new world in which we don't have to go to an employer. We don't have to be an employee to provide value. We can do
No.
much more at if you work on your own. And I know that it can be scary. It is scary because we are living in a very scary world. We have this pandemic, and but you know what? It's people who are employees are scared also,
Hmm.
and they probably are more scared. It's maybe more difficult for them because they don't have the same opportunities
Hmm.
that you can have if you are free. Because if you are an employee, you have to work at you, uh, and your opportunities are less interesting. But if you work on your own, you can do a partnership with who you want. You can decide to sell the product or the service you want, and if the product or service you decide, oh, I don't want to promote this product or service anymore, one day you say, I don't promote it anymore. So you're the master of your own life, and it's incredible. And I'm experimenting that. I do partnership with lots of people, and my challenge is to be a good partner for all the partnerships I decided to engage
Hmm.
in. And it's my objective in the next months. And
Right.
that way, I move my, how can I say in English, my comfort zone,
Hmm.
and and that way I gain experience and skills. It's and that's exactly what we are providing on those trainings.
Right.
Uh, and this GRU session is also about that. I mean, it's not only about marketing. It's not only about the software. It's it's about also mindset. So if you're okay with that, I hope you can join us. And I was really happy to be with you, Karen, today. What can we say to finish this session?
Oh, this has been a great session. I just want to say it. August 5th is our Freedom Day. And like Trader Rob said, we can eliminate the JOB, which is just over broke. My JOB is joyless occupational bondage. That's what the JOB is for me. So we're going to eliminate all of that. And necessarily you don't have to have a service when you're promoting. You can promote Groove Asia. You can give it away. A lot of the things for those who attended the Make USD online, and hopefully you attend again in August when it's available. Simon Leong has a plenty of opportunities of how you can make USD online by giving away free products and free information. You don't even have to have your own stuff. Give away products that are in the Groove Asia community um, to earn commission and income for yourself so you can achieve your own personal freedom day. So glad all of you guys have come with us. Sandy, Trader Rob, Peter, uh,
Thank
Muhammad,
you all.
all of you,
Thank you
Tyra,
all for your comments, engagement. It was great,
and
and
BJ.
I hope to see you next week for another topic. Do you remember what this topic is? I think it was about emailing.
It's going to be getting into Groove Mail next week. We're going to talk about Groove Mail. We're going to go through it and see how that works. So glad that Groove Mail is now working. Is that for everyone right now? Do you know, Michael? Does everyone have Groove Mail working perfectly at this time?
I think it's you can use SMTP for Groove
Mm-hmm.
software. If it's not the case yet, it's probably because you are a free member. I'm pretty sure that paid member have access to the SMTP.
Yes. Yes, yes,
I'm
yes.
not 100% sure, but I think it's the case. And next week we will speak about that and how
Building
to build
your prospect list.
a
Yes.
prospect list using GrooveMail. It's a very, can I say, technical topic, but we will try to do that very nice and, can I say, not boring.
Right. And the money's
Uh,
in the list. So it's going to be very important to your success
yeah.
when you're doing
So
business
do
online.
your homework. Do your homework. Try to create your list with the skills you already have. You can find lots of tutorials made by users, by the community on the internet. And next week we will be able to speak about that. And if you have problems, we can try to solve those problems with you. So
Right.
take care. Have a good week and see you next time. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.